Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. And the Blazers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Roadrunners return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Used the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Looking to move it through the air. Flips it out to the back. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Blazers have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Getting some heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to throw, it's Delaney. Snags it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Strikes the blow. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Blazers are threatening on 1st and goal.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give on the inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Delaney. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff from the shotgun. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Delaney. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Absolutely perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Takes the grab. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Finds his tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
He looks that one in nicely.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Back to the air one more time. Got his man in the middle. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Coming after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Scanning the field, it's Delaney. Gets it out fast. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sexton. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
It's complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Been tough to find the end zone here in the first half, but the ball's in plus territory. First and 10, under a minute to go. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing right. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a...
He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Roadrunners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but he lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Shakes off the tackler. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Unloads quickly. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Reads it, fires complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They go to the ground. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
It's complete. Touchdown, UAB. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He leaves it with his back. And the Blazers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the Blazers want to move quickly. Touch pass on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Blazers! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. You get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Hit as he throws. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still scaring.
And they got him for the sack. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Oh, that's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you got to put something together, the last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
Looking to go up top on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping. The defense was ready for that one.
The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Blazers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Delaney. Pressure coming. The freshman able to get home with the sack. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when...
Fires into traffic, picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has them set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.